Hello and welcome to Three Things Live.
Hi, Allison.
Hey, Cheri. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages.
I know, it has been a minute. I'm so happy to be here with you.
I know, I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome to all of you to Three Things Live. We have a fun show today, and I've got two of my favorite people with me. So let's get started with thing number one, something to make you smile. Thing number two, something to learn. And thing number three, something to discover. Let's go. Welcome back, and I'm so happy to have all of you with us at Three Things Live, and I'm so happy to have my friends Cheri and Kyle with us. It is sure to be a fun time today.
Chris is away.
They don't very often let the three of us on camera together. Usually Chris has to mediate. Is that the word I'm looking for? Mediate.
Contain.
I'll be good.
All right, so everybody's going to be
watching you,
on their
Kyle.
best behavior because I'm sure we have Chris tuning in. She is actually with Brother, learning all things Brother, and
Nice.
we are so excited to get her back and pick her brain. So, yeah, so I ordered a sublimation printer.
You
did?
I did. Can you believe that?
When are we coming over for craft night?
When I get it. Yes, when I get it. So I'm really quite excited. I am waiting for that. I know that a bunch of you out there have been messing around and playing with it. I got overexcited. I ordered 6 rolls of tape and $140 worth of sublimation blanks. So I'm ready to go when it gets
You
here.
are ready to go. I'm so excited. We are going to have to do craft night
Yes,
at your house.
craft night at my house.
Yeah.
Make all the things.
Some of you will get this. Some, if you know, you know. Super Saturday at the Hoff House. Super Saturday is something that they do around here where a whole bunch of women get together, usually with a church group, and they do crafts all day and all night long. So, and if we invite Cheri,
It's all night.
It's all
it's
night.
all night.
Come on.
I mean, there's no end to the crafts.
I can't go then. What? I
Well,
have to
I
go to
know.
bed by 10:30.
You are early to bed.
Yep. But she would want to start out at the crack of dawn,
Yes.
too.
Yeah. Hello.
We can do that.
Well, we have
just
been
don't go to
talking
bed.
Stitch Your Story all
know.
week. And Kyle, it's your turn. I cannot wait to see what
I
Kyle
know.
has come up with. So, Kyle.
Okay. Let me tell you, I love sailboats.
Oh, my
This
heck.
is my
look
block
how
that I did.
cute.
That is
I
beautiful.
did a whole quilt with the
Look
sailboat.
how straight your stripes are.
Thank you very much. I worked very hard on that. Okay, so I love sailboats, and do you know I've never been on one?
Oh, you haven't?
No, never been on one. But they are so peaceful to watch. And so I've got this quote, but I'm going to read it so I get it right.
Okay.
It's by Jimmy Dean. Is that the sausage guy?
Yes.
Okay, not James Dean. Okay. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, so I had to do that a couple of years ago because I
Yeah,
was
tell us about it a little bit.
going downhill.
You had no wind, huh?
No, I had nothing in my sails, and I was hating my job, hating my husband, hating all the things, and Todd helped me.
Todd? Our
I
Todd?
know. I got in trouble. So I took it on myself and I went, Kyle, you've got to change something. You've got to change something. So I looked at myself again, went to counseling, got some medication. I won't say drugs, but yeah, and I'm a different person than what I was 3 years ago.
I know you started exercising.
Yeah,
I mean,
exercising.
you look different, Kyle, than the
Yeah.
Kyle I knew, because I think I sat in on that meeting.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very fun. But it was good for me.
Yeah.
I think it's good for everybody to go, that's not really working. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, I hate to make you do it, but will you read your quote again?
Okay, I will. I can't change the direction of the wind. I have no control over that. but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination.
Okay,
Yeah.
I really like that, Kyle. And I think that we never know at what time we're going to have to adjust that. I mean, it can be early in life. It can be 10 times a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think
Absolutely.
It
that
can be like
sometimes-
just you think you're going one direction and you're like, okay, that's still not working, and maybe it's the medication, or maybe it's something else where
And
you're like,
maybe
all
it's
you
a
have to do,
trauma
if
in
you
your
think
life.
about it, if you're sailing along and just make a little adjustment, doesn't have to be like U-turn, it changes your destination.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of equate it to sewing just a little bit, I took a class. I was working on a Dear Jane quilt.
Oh.
And they're little 4x4 blocks. I mean, and there's a million of them. And I remember the instructor saying to me, Allison, these have got to be exactly 100% perfect, because if every single one of your block was 1/8 of an inch off, when you put 20 to 30 of them in a row,
It's true.
you were going to be off by a yard. I mean, really. And so I think it's the same thing, that,
Yes.
that sometimes we can just derail just a little bit, and that's fine for a minute. But
And
eventually
just
we
make
have to
that
get back.
adjustment. Ease it back in, too.
and just like you said, it's almost a constant thing that you're always having to reevaluate and be like, okay, where am I headed?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I'm a different person.
Right. Kyle says that she knows it's a lot of work.
Oh.
And sailing is a lot of work if you've ever
Yes.
sailed. You can never relax. And so I think that is very appropriate, because I think you can be happy,
Yes.
but you can never be complacent.
No,
I guess
and you
is
do
the
it
word.
because you love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sailing, you never just sit there. I mean, so I've only sailed a couple
I
of
haven't
times. but-
sailed, but we canoed when I was little.
Oh,
And
yeah,
my,
we did
my dad had this great idea that him and my mom would go in a canoe, and they would tie me and my brother to the back.
Tie you?
Well, in our separate canoe, there was like,
Oh my gosh.
that explained a lot, didn't it?
What if it tipped over, Cheri?
No, we were in our separate canoe.
Okay.
But canoes, you often think just go straight, but they don't.
No.
And so they would start, because they're paddling, and I was like 8, and my brother was like 12, and he's in the back just steering us all. And so we are not going straight with them at all. And so they'd get going, and we'd go the other way, and then the rope would catch, and we'd all go clunk, and then we'd get going. And that's how we had to go across this whole lake, because there was nowhere to repivot
Right.
and figure it out. So when we came back, my dad and me were in one boat, and my brother and my mom were in the second boat, and we weren't tied together. And I'm like, sometimes something you think is going to be that thing that's holding you together is
it go.
actually holding you back. So there's my not sailing, but my canoe analogy for you.
Wow. Okay, this is really heavy, gang. This is really deep. But Kyle, I know that you've been very honest and vocal
Oh,
about
yeah.
the changes, and I just appreciate that so much. I think it
I
allows
thought
all
you were
of
great
us.
before, but I
did
think
you?
you're better now. Like
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
You're a happier
I'm a different person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that girlfriends supported me through it.
Yeah.
I mean, they made me wake up, and then I went, oh, yeah, I'm in
It's
a
a
bad
pretty great place, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah, it's a great place
Support.
to have all of you too. And I know that sometimes out there, you all as girlfriends and guy friends need just a little bit of love and support and whatever, and we're happy to give that to you. And I can't even tell you how many times
Yes.
I've had a sweet
Come back.
note or somebody has said something to me, or somebody's put their arm around and
Yes.
told me. So much appreciation and much love, and
Great community.
yes.
Yes, it is.
And with that,
Can't do it without them.
I'm going to need all the love and support I can get, because in just a few minutes here, Cheri is taking me to the torture chamber.
Yeah.
So if you are wondering what that is, just stay tuned. We'll see you in just a minute.
Today we're talking about a new quilt block. It's a courthouse, so it is very similar to a log cabin block, right? We're talking about foundation paper piecing today. You're gonna start out with a 1.5 inch square, and you're going to actually place it on the back of the paper that is marked. You need to take a little glue stick and just a little dab will do. And you only do that the first time.
Right.
I want to place the tapered edge between the 1 and the 2. And this is going to help me to know exactly where to fold my paper back. So I just flip this over. I now know exactly where to cut. Then I'm just going to place it right sides together, and you're going to sew on the line between the 1 and the 2. And you continue building this 4-inch block until you get, ta-da! Remember that 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile, something to learn, and something to discover. Let's go!
Welcome back to 3 Things Live. I'm Allison.
And I am Cheri.
And I'm terrified.
And I'm so glad that you are terrified. I've called you out a few times on some things where I'm like,
I know.
Allison,
She's been torturing me all week.
Allison.
Look what machine we have.
She has her serger out of the box,
Threaded.
for 1 stitch is all
One
you've done
stitch.
on it.
The
That
4-stitch
is it.
overlock in white thread. It's
It's
working fantastic for me.
It is. But there's so much more you can do, Allison.
All right.
So that is what we are going to do today, because we're not even serging. We're going to go to the cover stitch.
I'm going to throw up.
Are you going to be okay with
I
that?
don't think Chris has ever had anybody throw up on 3 Things Live, and today is the day.
Today's the day. No, it's not, because I'm here to help you.
Okay, perfect.
I'm here to help
Girlfriends
you.
never leave you alone.
I know, and
Hold my
because
hand.
we've got this. We have got this. It is pretty easy, and this is kind of a fun thing. This is when you start playing with the cover stitch. It's that stitch you're going to be looking for if you're going to try and fix your t-shirt.
Okay, so the cover stitch is actually a stitch that looks normal on one side, and then you turn it over and it looks a little zigzaggy crossy.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So you want to know how to do that, because don't you want to fix your t-shirts?
No, I would just buy a new one.
She's like, no, Allison, that's the wrong answer.
Oh, I mean,
Try again.
absolutely. I would like to fix my t-shirts. In fact, I'd like to sew my own t-shirts.
Well, perfect. We can do that too with both of these stitches.
Okay.
Your 4th thread and this. Okay,
All
so
right.
what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to look at a couple things. You want your quick reference threading guide. Do
Okay.
you know where this is at?
I do know where it's at.
Okay, that's good. Mine was lost for a little bit, and I put out a little wanted sign, and I found it again. So
Okay, perfect.
I'm happy to have this back.
But if you cannot find it, if you go out onto the Baby Lock website, then you can download
Yes,
it.
you can download it, and the instructions are in your manual and stuff. It's just that this is so handy and it's set up so nicely.
Right.
So we have this. What we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a triple cover stitch. Does that sound
Not
scary?
one, not 2, but 3.
3 of them. So right here, the triple cover stitch is what we've got. We set it up beforehand just so you don't have to be too scared. But there are some things we're going to look at so we can adjust.
The Lord is
Okay.
good.
The first thing we're going to be using today is also a belt loop binder. And there are 2 sizes, and this one right here is the 1.5 inch.
Kyle, this looks scary.
Hand it to me.
No.
It's not that scary. This is going to be your friend, and it's just going to make this so easy. So we're going to have to put that on in just a minute, but we're going to look at the feet too.
Okay.
Because actually,
Right now there are no feet on this
there
machine.
are no feet on that machine, but right here we have 3 different feet. And this is your regular foot. That's
Okay.
probably what's on your machine, right?
Absolutely, has never come off.
Okay, and this one is a clear foot. If you do not have a clear foot, I would 100% recommend this foot, because a lot of times you can see as it's going through what your stitches are doing or where you're lining up. And so it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, when you're used to piecing, and I'm a piecer, I mean, that big old wide foot is really, really terrifying, because you're like, I have no idea where this is going. In fact, I tried to take in the sides of a dress just about 3 weeks ago, and I marked it. I couldn't see where I was going, so I went an extra inch, forgot to take off my cutting feature, cut it out. I mean, that dress wouldn't even go over my thigh. I threw it in the garbage,
You
bought
threw
a
it
new
in the
dress.
garbage?
Well, yeah, what was I going to do with it? There was no going back, Cheri.
No.
Okay.
No. Barbie clothes.
Yes.
So a clear foot, that would help with that, because
Yeah.
then you can see like where it's going.
I could have seen that line.
You could have seen where you were going.
An inch makes a big difference on
It
each
does.
side.
It does.
Yep.
So recommend the clear foot. But this one here is the cover chain foot. So this is what it looks like. And if you notice, that one's a little bit narrower.
Oh.
Okay, and we
With
are doing
all those needles in
all
there.
those needles.
Do they really fit in
They
there?
do. We have 3 needles we're going to be using, and they have 3 little marks right here on this foot.
Okay.
And that lines up with your foot. So if you are serging, even with your serger, on the regular foot, these little marks are where your needles are.
Oh.
So right there, you would have been able to see that, and you could have been said, "Oh, I need to line that up right with."
I just earned my keep today.
There you go. You learned something though.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna put this on, and it's just gonna go on. We're gonna put our needles right in there, and then we'll put the foot down, and it will click on there. So she's changing the foot. She hasn't done this before, guys.
Yeah, be sure to get that camera close up so that just like that.
And then drop this down, and you might need to wiggle it just a little bit to get it to lock in there.
I give up.
No, there you go.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay,
Look.
that wasn't so bad.
Look, you changed the foot.
Yay!
Woo!
Okay, step 2.
Step 2. We are going to close this up now. So we've got it back to serging. We're just
Okay.
going to close the table. And let's this little table, see the little tail at the back? Right
Yes.
here. Just pull that out because it just got
Okay.
in there. Okay, now we're going to attach our belt loop binder. So this is going to go on our table, and we're going to center it in those holes, and we're going to center this part on that foot.
Scoot on over,
Scoot on
Cheri.
over.
Show me how you.
So
if I were to do this, how would you do that?
I would start with that, and then I would put this one in, the second little
Okay.
screw, and then
It doesn't look really straight to me. Is that okay?
how does it look now? So it should be kind of centered on that whole foot.
Okay, I think we're okay.
You think you're okay? Does it need to go just a little bit? Did you say no?
I said it's good.
Okay. Okay, so now when you are doing
These need to be tight.
Yeah, tighten those up. When you are chain stitching with that belt loop binder on, you're going to cut your fabric strip at 1 5/8. And
How do you know that?
It tells you that in the book.
Okay.
Okay.
What book?
In your instruction manual
Oh.
or in your inspiration
So
guide.
it doesn't matter what we're doing with this belt loop binder and the chain stitch or the cover loop. If we have this combination 1 5/8 is always what it has to be.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut this end into a point. So we're just going to go cut, cut.
Ooh, give me a quiz. Is that so it threads through easy?
Yes. Look, you know what this is for.
Well, I have done a little bit of binding in my
Yes.
life.
So that's
Face
just
up
gonna
or face down?
It's going to go face up because
Okay.
it's going to roll the edges back to the back. So we're just going to roll it through there. And here's a little stiletto that will help you poke it through. And when we're doing a chain stitch, it's going to go in, it's going to start in the fabric. So we want it to go way back under those needles. Okay.
Oh,
So you're good. And
what did I just do?
you hit the differential feed. This is your foot.
Oh, yeah.
This
This is even the machine I have.
You guys are watching one-on-one lessons with Cheri and Allison.
Okay.
So it's there. Now I'm going to tell you, it probably at the first few stitches is not going to be lined up exactly right, and that's okay.
Okay.
So let's drop this down.
Okay.
We got it going in the thread, and go ahead and push on it.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it is. Pull that blue thread to the back.
Oh, magic.
All right. Do you see that? Go a little bit farther.
It's magic.
Okay, now we're just gonna check it. We're
Okay.
gonna say, did we catch? Ooh, we're off just a little bit. So which side do we need to move
Ooh.
it to?
This side.
Yep,
'Cause we're off on that side,
So
right?
move it just a little bit. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Okay.
There you go. Okay, try it again. Now check it.
Perfect.
Did it do it?
I'm gonna do it till the end.
Yeah, go all the way through now.
Okay.
And on the pattern, I do say, we have a technique sheet for you, and I say, give yourself about 6 extra inches. Now, if I wanted to do another one,
Yeah.
I would just do that. I've already got my needles going. I can chain it off.
So if you were gonna make these for gifts, then
Or just cut it.
oh,
Yeah, if you were going to make this for gift, you could just keep going. And what a fun gift to do for like your team or whatever you want to do.
oh my word.
You can do it in your school colors.
Okay, that was
You can do-
not scary. Now, if somebody would come to my house and change out and put all those needles in there and rethread it, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I think I can do this.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Are you coming to my house on
Yes,
craft
we
day?
are. We're craft day and serging day is what we're going to do.
All right, it's
So,
really not that
it's
scary.
not.
I'm making a bigger deal of it than it is because there are a ton of YouTubes out there. There's a ton of help. Baby Lock, we have done a lot. And
We have
Cheri,
one,
you have
yes.
out on YouTube. That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. You have on YouTube a whole Serger series that I have been watching. And so, you know, I'm just trying to earn an Academy Award, but actually, how am I doing?
So we do have the video done on this one, and
Uh-huh.
it is out there. And what is great is I think it's a little confusing sometimes how it threads in the back. And we take it slow and show you how to click those threads in and everything. And so
Yeah.
that is all there. We're going to take a look at that video
Okay.
in just a second and go over it. And then we're going to come back and show you how to install a rivet.
I think we should bring Kyle back.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we
yes.
should bring Kyle back. So
Kyle
while we
needs
go
to
to
come
this
back for
video,
rivets.
we're going to bring Kyle back on and let's make Kyle do something scary.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
do it.
All right, we'll see you in just a second.
Hi, I'm Cheri with my girlfriend's quilt shop, and today we're going to look at the belt loop binders on your serger. What are those even used for? And they look so crazy. Let's take a closer look at them. In front of me, I have 2 belt loop binders. I have one that's 1.5 inches, and I have one that is 3/4 inches. Crazy enough, these are for making belt loops. But you might think, I don't sew a lot of pants. What am I going to do with that? Well, you can use the belt loop binder to not only make belt loops, but to make large ribbons that go through maybe a cinch sack. You can also use them for your straps on a crossbody bag, or who knows what you'll use it for next. Let's take a look at how to set this up and get ready to use our belt loop binder. Today we're going to be using the one that's 1.5 inches. And so I cut my fabric 1/4 inch bigger. So this is cut at 1 5/8. If I was using the smaller one, I would cut it at 7/8. We're going to be using our table, and I like to have this little tip right here, this is my sewing table, and I like to store my screws right here underneath. They just screw in, and then they're always there, and I don't have to worry about them rolling around in my tray and getting lost. So I'm going to take those off, and when we get over to the machine, we will set that up with this like that. And we'll line that up on our machine with our foot so that we get this exactly in the right place. Today I'm sewing on my Baby Lock Triumph, which is a cover and chain machine and a serger. We're going to be setting up for a triple cover stitch, but I'm just going to use 2 of my needles. So I've got it all set up, and I have my 2 needles in the C1 and the C3 position. My length is set between a 2 and a 3, and my chain needle tension is set between a 4 and a 6, and my chain looper tension is set between a 0 and a 1. I'm going to make sure that the upper looper selector is down and that my blade is locked. We're going to put our sewing table on, slip it up into place, make sure that this is on serging, and close that up. Now we're going to take our belt loop binder, and we want to try and make sure that it is lined up with the needles in between the center of that. So about right there, and then I'm going to screw these in, and the second one to keep it straight on there. And I'm going to take my piece of fabric And I'm just going to cut the ends so that it's in a point. So I'll just take it like this, cut from the outside to the fold, and I have a little point. That makes it easy for me to slide this into the belt loop binder. I'm going to come here, I'm going to use my tweezers to slide that in. And when you're using either a chain stitch or a cover stitch, you always want your needles to go into the fabric on those first stitches. So I'm just going to slide that up until I can see that that's under my needles. Then I'm going to put my foot down, and I am ready to start stitching my belt loop by my belt loop. If you take a look, we had the green thread in for the C1 needle and the red in for the C3 needle. On the back, we had this yellow thread to show what the looper was doing. So you can see there that the looper created its nice little zigzag back and forth to finish our belt loop binder. Now you have the perfect strap for your new bag or maybe that tie for your cinch sack. Go try out your belt loop binder today.
Welcome back. Welcome back to our Discover portion of Three Things Live. Cheri, that was really great. And you talked about a cinch sack, a strap.
What do you do with this?
What are you going to do? What am I going to do with this? I made this really cool strip. What am I going to do with it?
Well, there are a lot of things. I mean, when you decide to sew pants with your shirt, you can make this as a belt loop. But
Just call me Ralph Lauren.
But what we're
You can
going
always
to
put
do,
them on here like this, you know?
yeah, you could. But what we're going to make is either a lanyard or a key fob. So if you wanted to make it longer, you would just have it.
I
and it
need
could
to
be a
make
lanyard.
some of those.
They are so handy. You know, you talk about your bag in a bag. What about
You've
your
got a key and a key?
A key and a key. I have 4 sets of keys.
Right.
Because I don't want to carry
You've
all
got
of
your
them.
work keys. I have work keys, mail keys,
Yes.
house keys, and car keys.
Yes. Now,
I only have car keys.
That's because we don't trust you with the store keys.
I was like,
absolute
you
truth.
don't have a house?
I can't answer that.
I know, I figured that out. I was like, oh. Someone lives out in the country. So these are great because, you know, not only can you do like a lanyard or a key fob for your teams or whatever, but for yourself. And it can match that darling purse you made yesterday.
Wasn't that cute?
Isn't
Yes.
that so
Yep.
cute? If you wanted to use that as your handles, instead of doing the handles that way, you could have done this.
Oh, all right.
So that is a great thing. You can use it as strapping. You can use it for a lot of different things. So don't just think it's for belt loops because not very many people are going to use it for belt loops. But
Okay.
that's what it does. So lots of strapping and stuff like that.
Shelby's bringing over this cute handbag so we can show.
Yeah. So like on
Oh,
like,
yeah, wouldn't
it is
that
so
be
cute.
great on that?
yes, and your little part too.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could do it on all of that if you opted to do that route. So
I like the leather.
Linda says you live in a barn.
that's,
There's no house keys for a barn.
we're going to show you the Prim Creative tool.
Okay,
right now.
this is such a cool
Isn't
tool.
this
I
fun?
know that you demoed snaps on Monday.
We
So if you
did.
missed that, you need to go back. But I have seen this tool, and this is on my Christmas wish list.
Yes, and so what we want to do is we want to do a lanyard with
That looks professional.
It does. We are, if nothing but professional. And so when you get your hardware,
We are nothing but professional here.
nothing but. So like I said, this one is the one you did, and it took us just a little bit to get that going, which is
Yes.
great because we plan to have an extra 6 inches. So we're just going to come back here, clip it, and just clip this side.
Okay.
And now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hardware in there. So we're going to move this up like
Is this for a
Lanyard.
lanyard?
yeah,
or a
just
key
kinda like- or
fob.
a key fob. So we're just going to fold that over like that. And then
You can
we're,
make them whatever length you want.
yes,
Oh, I'm in charge.
you are in charge.
Yes, thank you.
All the time. So I'm going to put this one here. This one comes over, and then I'm just going to do a little fold, and then a little fold.
Oh, that's genius.
And if you wanted to, you could sew it, but it's kind of sometimes hard to sew because you
You've
have
got
to,
your
you have
hardware
your
here.
hardware and everything
Yeah.
in there. So I have got this set up. It's going to do a little teeny hole punch.
Kyle,
And
you got to get close because look how cool this.
so
I see a needle.
you see a needle?
A sharp
it kind
thing.
of is a needle. And I'm just going to draw a line across just to help me line it up. So do you see that? Just draw it right there. And then I'm just going to go right on that line and like this. So it's right there. Bring this down, and I
Don't
can
put it in your finger.
No,
see it's
no.
right there. And then we're just going to push it, and you'll hear a click.
Did you already
hear
put it
that?
on?
No, that's just the hole. So
Oh.
it punches our hole, and now we're going to turn it to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. Just line it up on that right there. Push it down, and we'll hear the click. Okay, and now we're going to change it out for the,
Are you going to get that line back up?
yes. 'cause
Are you scared?
It's got our hole, so we're just going to pull these off.
That is not
Okay.
me.
And now we're going to put
It's
on
going to be.
the rivet tools.
The rivet.
The rivet.
Ribbit.
And if we look here, this has got rivets for both the 7.5 and the 9.0, and that's our rivets are the 7.5. So we're just going to take this off, and we're going to take the bottom off. And I will tell you, this one sometimes is a little bit hard, and I use my needle nose and just give it a little poke.
Oh,
So that's off of there
chopstick
now.
might work.
Yeah, a chopstick might work.
That's what I'm thinking I have at my house.
I will tell you, my friend says that your fingernails don't.
Okay.
Okay, so don't
to
use
know.
your fingernails.
Your friend.
You're my friend. Does a lot of things.
You're just setting that in there.
Yep, I'm gonna set that in there because I just took these off, and this has like a little purple. Let me get one out of here. It has a little purple thing that will hold it in there, but it didn't come off with it, so I know it's still in the machine. So it looks like this.
So you
right
have
there.
to have that purple.
Yeah, that has to go on there. And when I think of it, the tool that goes up in there, it looks like a crown. So this goes on the bottom, and then the crown goes up.
Pokey
Okay.
up things.
Yeah, so it just would snap on that. But it's still in there, so I'm just gonna put this
Oh, and you
one-
want it in there.
Yeah, we want it in there because it's going to
So
hold
if it
that
did
tool.
come out, you'd have to put it back in.
Yeah, you just would snap
Oh,
that
and you
back
just
on there.
and it just snaps.
And it just snaps in there. So it's in there. And now we're going to get out our rivet.
A rivet.
Rivet.
You just
And
can't resist.
I love the rivets because they kind of click on, and so it makes them really easy because you're like, oh, you guys, your holes are all messed up. Mm-hmm. So let me bring this over here.
Her holes are a little.
And I'm just going to go from the back, and there's that hole.
Oh,
there's
I
that
see why you
hole,
weren't nervous.
And there's that hole and that hole. And then I'm just going to put the cap on, and it will just kind of click.
And it just kind of holds it on
Yeah.
there.
Just kind of
Oh,
clicks on
She
there.
could let go.
Yeah.
You didn't have to have 5 hands.
Nope. And then I'm going to do the same one over here just so that they're all lined up. Put it through these holes, through the hole.
Yeah, when you let go of that, I was like, how are you going to get that lined up
You
again?
got all
I
kinds
was
of
thinking the same
nervous.
thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm glad she's demoing.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, we just
There's
clip
no
it
way.
on there. And then we're just going to bring it back to this machine that's all
Look at
set
how much
up.
you're moving it and it's still staying.
Yep. And then we just put that in
You just
that
put the
bottom
rivet
hole.
in the rivet
Yep.
holder?
And then we're just going to do this again, and my rivet's set.
That was
Wow.
That wasn't that much pressure.
Okay,
No.
so they want us to show the fold again. So can I
Okay.
borrow one of your things and let me try?
Yes.
Look at you. Now you're brave.
I am brave. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of come through here, right? And then, okay. And
Try
then
not to
I'm
twist
going-
it.
And then don't twist it, but I'm gonna come down and I would just lay this right on the top here, right? So I don't really wanna cut your thing, so we'll
Yeah,
just.
let's cut it.
Okay, so cut it right about there. Okay, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna fold this under right. Oh, fold and then fold, right?
Yep. So you're going to fold up a 1/2 inch.
Fold a 1/2 inch and then fold it here. And then we would put our rivets
Yep.
to hold it just right there.
Yep.
All right, Debbie, did that, or Donna, sorry, did that help?
Okay, you,
Yes, and I did that backwards because you can see the zigzag because I was so proud of doing it that way
You
that I
should
want
be.
the whole world to
You
see
want the
Yes,
that.
you
whole
should
world
see
to
it.
know that she didn't just
okay,
sew
and
it,
you're
that she
putting that right
serged
to
it.
the edge of the hardware?
Yep.
Yep,
Okay, fold and then it folds down.
yep, so fold and fold.
Hey, I think I could do this.
I think I can do this too because
Yeah.
look how darling they are when they're done.
You could
And,
make
like,
it any colors, cool
Any
colors.
colors, any size. Like if you want a long lanyard as opposed to like a key fob, you can do
Why
it to
didn't
match
you
your
do this
purse.
before? Because I just bought a lanyard the other day.
Well, now you can make one that's cuter.
Yeah, now I can. It can match all my clothes.
You could do one for every day of the week.
Okay, so
awesome.
talk to us a little bit about this tool. What comes with this tool and what do I need to get separate?
So for this tool for the rivets, what you're going to get is you're going to get the tool, and it comes with the hole punch things.
Okay,
So you can
so the
use
hole
that.
punch comes with
Yep.
it.
So this part comes with it, and then
What's the
to
hole
do
punch?
That's what punched these holes in here for you to put the
okay.
rivets through.
Okay.
So that comes with it, and the little caps that will hold it in there. And then to do the rivets, you're going to want this, which says tool set for
Okay.
prim tubular rivets.
Okay.
And then you will want that, and then just your rivets. And there are so many rivets. So
All
that's
right,
kind
so
of
the
fun.
cool thing about that is we have everything that you would want if you are interested
Was
in
it
this
a
prim
whole
tool
bundle?
on our, no, it's not a bundle because we don't know what color rivets you want, and we brought
come in colors?
every colors.
They come in colors.
yes.
They come in different sizes. So like this
I have a
one,
rainbow.
this
Yep.
one is marked the light green.
Yes.
So you know that this tool fits this rivet.
Oh, wow.
So,
So if you
isn't
were going to
that
put a
great?
snap-on, then you
Yep.
would do the hot pink.
Yep.
And so the rivets are actually on the website today under As Seen on 3 Things Live. And there is a whole plethora. I mean, you're going to have to do 5,000 lanyards. In fact, you're going to need a Triumph because you are going to have to do so many lanyards for everyone you know just to use up your rivets.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've really liked the rivets. I think make it look, like you said, so much more professional.
Yep.
So, and so easy to do if you're like,
To be decorative.
yes.
We can
oh,
put it all
yes.
over your
Look at your
I
your
know.
Yours
jacket
are
has
rivets.
rivets.
Oh, those are.
Thanks for dressing the part today, Kyle.
No problem.
She did it on purpose. All right. Can I use this tool on my Airstream? Of course you can, Linda.
My
You know. She's being funny.
Oh.
All right. Hey, we have some exciting things coming up.
We do have a lot coming
All right.
up.
So I just want to remind everybody on October 16th, which is next Thursday, we have a Swig Create Room. Swig. I mean, what is Swig?
Show and sell with the girlfriends.
Yes. And we are talking all about a Create Room. Now, if you guys have not seen Create Room,
guys
it
have
is
got to see this.
fantastic. And we are so excited to have them come set that up and talk to us about the Create Room
It's a
because we
whole
are
thing.
talking, we are talking modular tables and storage and everything that you need that can fit in
storage.
any size. So I know they just showed a picture on the screen. So we are having the creators of Create Room come join us for Swig. And
nice.
so how fun is that?
Thursday?
Yes. Next Friday, we are having an in-store 10 needle event.
Oh, that's
And so the cool part about a 10 needle is that it's not just for home use, but if you are looking for a side hustle, and now is the time, those Etsy shops that do all the fun embroidering, caps and sweatshirts and
You
all
could
of
even
that.
embroider on your lanyards or your fobs.
Yes.
I
So-
did that once.
So this is in store, but we're also going to do it virtually.
Oh, it's
Yes.
virtual too?
Yes, but you do need to sign up, so make sure that you sign up on our website for that.
And I'm pretty excited because not only is it showing you a great machine, they're going to talk about the 10 needle, but they also have options for a 6 and a single needle, and we are able to offer that virtually.
Yes.
Which I know is kind of a fun thing.
Right, and they're sending us in a baby lock educator.
Yeah.
Oh,
do
really?
that.
Brother.
Brother educator, oh! It's almost
Brother.
keep my mouth shut. Brother, yep. Oh, brother. All right, and then the very last thing is, Cheri, I hope you're excited for this, so I'm gonna let you take this one away.
Christmas Club is coming, you guys, and I am so excited for this year. They are so darling. They are pre-cut.
Nah.
You do not have to cut your squares out.
Get out.
Yes.
I saw the kit team down there. So, for example, there's a hot pad and the insole bright and the
get all the
you
things?
get all
All
the
the
things.
things.
The front, the
The
binding,
the-
everything that you need is going to come in your kit, plus the patterns. And we're not emailing the patterns out this year. You actually get the patterns.
Get it
So if
with
you
it.
wanted to do more than one, or if you wanted to do something for a Christmas gift, then you have that, and you will learn during Christmas Club, and then
And what
You're
I
off to the
love is that
races.
they are interchangeable. So if you're like, I really like the Santa, but I want it on the bag or I want it on the hot pad, you are able to do that. So it won't be cut for that size, but you'll still be able to do them at home.
Because you'll have the pattern that
you'll
you
have the
can cut out
pattern,
yourself.
yep. And so you are able to interchange that. So it's not like you get 4 patterns. It's like you get 16 patterns or something
Right.
like that. So
Right.
it
And
is-
all
it's a
for the
great
low,
deal.
low price of $59.99. But
Yep.
be sure to sign up. We're going to really push it this week because we want everyone to sign up and join us because it's so fun.
When does it start?
It starts on the 20th.
October 20th.
October
So,
20th on
get it
Monday.
this week so that you
A
can
week
get
from
them and
Monday.
have them for that first class.
Yes, we've got to get a chance to ship them out to you.
Okay.
So yes,
better
and join
write
us
this
for
down.
Comment Sold. Yes. Tattoo it on your forehead, Kyle. All
be
right.
better.
Yep. So join us for Comment Sold tonight. All of these things will be featured on Comment Sold, and be sure to sign up for Christmas Club. We cannot wait to have you join us for that.
I have one more question.
Okay, what is it?
How do I get all this?
All the hardware?
Yeah.
I think we have a little bit, and I think we need to bring in some more because
Yeah.
there's some really cool hardware out
Yeah,
there.
I just want to grab it and be able to go home and do it.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the nice thing.
I say we do have one more thing. If you're local and want to join us at our Handy Quilter event, I think we might
yes.
have 1 or 2 spots left.
I was
but it's
gonna
starting
say.
tomorrow. So, and we have our educator with us, and
I
I'm
know. Should we
excited.
introduce her?
Should we?
Yes. She has taught me so much, and it hasn't even started.
Oh my word! Yes.
Yeah.
So if you can make it, we would love to do the In-Store Handy Quilter event.
This is Tracy, and she's coming to us from far off St. George, right?
I am.
Right.
I am.
And I am excited to have her here. Our machines are set up downstairs, and I love her because she is a free motion quilter who wants your quilt to tell its story. That's when I
Wow.
talked to her, that was the thing I got out, and I was like, oh, I love that so much. So she will be here with us
Isn't
the
she
next
darling?
3 days. Yes.
Yes, yes, I want
I'm
that outfit.
excited to be here and looking forward to meeting everybody that's coming and looking forward to a great week here
Good.
at my girlfriend's quilt shop. I think we're going to have a great time.
Yep, I think we
thank
will.
you,
Some
Tracy.
great
Yep.
ideas.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Christmas Club
It's at
is
5
at 5
o'clock.
o'clock Mountain Standard Time. All right.
Next Thursday? No.
No, a
20th.
week from Monday,
A week
October
from Monday.
20th.
See, I told you I need to write that down.
I know. I'll pick you up.
Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.